gonna do a key binding guide, like my actual binds themselves and why they're placed where they are on my bars. Keep in mind that this is all down to personal preference, and my binds aren't optimized anyway, but I'm just gonna explain why I have things bound to where they are. So generally, if I have a spell bound to something, the focus of that spell is going to be bound on a shift keybind. For example, V is counter spell and shift V is focus counter spell. F is deep freeze and shift F is focus deep freeze. In a macro, by the way, I don't have that bound. Right here. All my macros you can find on my Twitch page. Polymorph is mouse wheel down. Focus polymorph is shift mouse wheel down. And when Impact Sun was in the game, Fire Blast was mouse button, and then Focus Fire Blast was shift in that button. So I would recommend for focus keys to have them on a modifier. Just use that key plus a modifier. So if Deep Freeze for you is like 4 or 3, then your focus Deep Freeze would be shift 3. Just to keep it real simple in your head and to keep your keybinds really simple. So I mean, as far as keybindings go, that's pretty much the order of it. Like that's it. Like that's literally like the only way I have things organized. Other than that, it just what you need to hit at the same time, or spells you need to hit in sequence. You have to make sure you can hit things like easily. So Polymorph and Palm should be on 2 binds that are easily accessible, and like you can hit them really quickly. So my presence of mind is shift G, and then my focus polymorph is shift scroll down. So if I want to focus polymorph like a squirrel or something, hold on, let me find one. It's just shift G and shift scroll down. You can hit them at the same time. So you have to keep in mind what sequences of spells you're going to be using, and then have those spells easy to hit back to back. For example, if Palm was control 1, and then focus polymorph was like shift 5. Control 1, shift 5, you can't hit that quickly. So you want to keep that in mind when you're doing your keybinds, is that you want spells that you need to hit and sequence very quickly to be accessible very quickly. So shift G, shift scroll down, focus polymorph. Palm focus polymorph is very easy to hit. Okay, this rabbit is dead too. Apparently people love killing rabbits. Okay, this is wrong. He wasn't on my focus, but yeah, there it goes. So yeah, that's about it for that. So the placement of my spells are also like done on purpose. My on use and my icy veins and my orb are right in the middle of my screen. That's pretty much like your thanks Blue Winters, your bursting cooldowns right there. On use, orb, and icy veins. You want those all together so you can quickly at one glance see when they're up and see when they're down. Palm and then alter time, sorry about the noise. Palm and alter time are also together because you're going to be using those a lot together to get 2 palms. Deep freeze and counterspell are together because you're going to be using those in sequence. Deep, one guy CS another, or just deep and then a CS after the deep. Those are 2 things you want to keep together so you can see them. Cold Snap and Ice Block and Evocate, those are defensive cooldowns. They're all together with one glance. I can see when my block is up, when my snap is up. You want those together. You don't want them like across your screen. You have to be like, do I have a block? Do I have a snap? Like, no. You keep them in one spot. Yeah. My snares are generally together when my pet's out. You can see Nova, Kona Cold, and my Pet Freeze are all like relatively the same spot. I mean, you could argue that it would be better to put Pet Freeze like
why your dad?
Like over here or something. I just got a donation for people on YouTube wondering what that noise was. I'll read it right after this. Thanks, man. But yeah, so you want to keep your freezes together. All like abilities you want to keep together. You can see here on the right side of my screen, I have mana buns, mana gems, all my consumables, health stones, bandages, all together, so I can see when stuff like that's up. And yeah, everything on the right hand side of my screen I don't really look at all. I could technically just hide the action bars. Like these don't matter, but I'm just used to having it up. So yeah, you want to have all the important stuff down on the bottom, or very easily, so you can see it very easily. And then all like spells you want to keep together. And that's pretty much like everything you need to keep in mind while keybinding. Make it so you can hit things quickly in sequence, things you need to hit quickly, like Deep Freeze and Counterspell, Palm and Sheep, on use in Pet Nova, stuff like that. That you can do things quickly at the same time, things that are important to hit quickly, and then you want to keep similar spells together on your action bar. Same thing with Trinket and Will, by the way. That's kind of the same idea there. So that'll wrap up my guide for YouTube. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow.